Alright, reaction time. Let me turn off the volume here. Oh boy. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Table for one, if you'd oblige. There's all.
Stop. 4 mana, Tahm Kench, round start, create and acquire taste. Okay, so it is the acquire taste ability. Okay. Create and acquire taste in hand. I've captured 3 units. When I level up, obliterate my captured enemies and release my allies. I'm confused. A 2/6. This is like old Shen's stat line, by the way. Very thick. Okay.
Always room for supper.
Dude, the art is sick as well. I love it. Okay, I have no idea what this does. Let's see.
Let us peruse this.
An acquired taste. Tahm Kench swallows an enemy unit. It strikes him, then he captures it. Okay.
Establishment's fair.
I'm just thinking about like. Okay. Of course they show broth.
Ancient. The river always
Oh!
provides.
Is there some synergy?
Accepted.
Wait, what?
Excuse my impertinence. Come along. There's room for everyone.
Wait. Round start, create and acquire taste in hand. Attack, obliterate my captured enemies, and release my allies.
Out you get, child.
Oh my god, that's so cool! Oh shit, he's thick! He's thick as hell!
I'll scrutinize something scrumptious.
Dude, this is so fucking cool!
Now we gormandize.
Oh my god, this is so dope! Okay, wait. I need to watch that again.
For one, if you don't.
Wait, without pausing.
There's always room for supper. Let us peruse this establishment's
It
fair.
strikes him, then he captures it. So you use this to they use it on Abram, which is why he takes no damage, but that explains his high health stat here.
Tender, ancient. The river always provides. Bargain accepted.
So there's the acquired taste, and this is one of the new cards. An ally captures another ally and gains the captured ally stats. So you transfer one to the other. This can be actually really good. Like, it's funny that they show it with the the fleet, because the fleet has a summoning effect, right? Let me actually check that real quick. I believe it does. Yeah, when I'm summoned. So that means that when you release him, you're summoning the ally again. So you summon the Narval once. So it's not really a good example, but if you combine this with like upon entry or summoning effects in general, and you capture a unit and then you release it, there's like a lot of potential there for like some really neat value synergy. And then Bayou Brunch, yeah, this is like, so Acquired Taste is the one that's like you take the hit, right? I love that they show it with like the Tahm, like the fact that there's synergy with the Tahm.
Use my impertinence. Come along. There's room for everyone.
What a pimp. He has to attack though.
Out you get, child. Let us reconnoiter. I'll scrutinize something scrumptious. Now we gormandize.
That's so cool. I fucking love this champion. I absolutely love this champion. Okay, let me go to the to Twitter. There we go. Show me the cards. Show me the cards. Okay, so we got okay, so the Bayou brunch.
Mogwai lude, Mogwai lude, Mogwai lude.
So the Bayou brunch is his signature card. Okay, this is what we're gonna use to clear that. And acquired taste is actually like no, it's not a card. Wait, it's not showing neither for Bayou brunch or for this. It's not showing a gem. But I mean, I think it doesn't show a gem here just because it's the champion's card, right? Okay, we got Wise Fry, 6 mana, 3/8 with Vulnerable and Overwhelm. Play, deal 1 to all other allies and grant me +1 attack for each of them. So if you have a board filled with units, what's the ceiling for this? 8. So it could be a 6 mana 8/8 with Overwhelm. I mean, if there is like. If this goes in some sort of like Crimson deck, then I guess I can see the benefit. Otherwise, it's I mean it's a 6 mana 8/8 with Overwhelm, right? But it's also got Vulnerable. Maybe if there's enough like self-harm synergy, this thing could find play. But otherwise, it seems a little bit underwhelming. And then Shakedown, 1 mana burst, deal 2 to an ally to grant 2 enemies vulnerable. Holy fuck, I really like this card. Whoa, 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 whoa. This card is actually... This card is really good. This card is nuts. This card with the Undying! Oh my god, dude! This card with the Undying is obscene. This card is so cheap for what it does. It's like a you've been warned by a burst speed and you get to target 2. You don't get to draw, but you get to challenge 2 units, dude. This can be like really crazy for open attacks as well. This card is crazy, man. This card is it's doing so much for 1 mana, dude. And the speed. Holy shit, dude. And you grant vulnerable. It's permanent as well. Very good point there. Yeah, it's also good for Ezreal. Holy crap, it's also... Dude, this card with Ezreal. Oh my god, this card is nuts. 1 mana burst speed, progress 2 level ups? You know, maybe Ezreal will be fine. Oh my god. This card is kind of nutty, dude. It's hard to like undervaluate this card. There's so many decks that can just run this shit. There's so many like synergies that this can promote. This can help Ezreal. This can be like a tool for self-harm decks as well. This card is awesome. This card is actually awesome. It's a little bit scary though because it's so cheap. The 1 mana and the burst speed is just what makes this like it's so reliable, man. This is crazy for opening attacks too. It is an auto include. It may very well be. Like just for open attacks, this is nuts. Like you remove 2 blockers instantly. Just put them at the back of the line. That's crazy. This is a really, really good card. 2 targets, not 3. Yeah, for Ezreal it's just 2 because Ezreal only counts enemies. Acquired Taste can remove Lee Sin. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. I like the balancing behind this though. I like the fact that you give Kench like what's the proper region combination for this champion? It has to be one that can keep Kench alive, right? It has to be one that's good at buffing health. So Freljord comes to mind, Demacia comes to mind, Targon comes to mind as well. Targon can heal. Exactly. Yeah. Definitely Targon too. I think those 3. I think Freljord, Demacia, and Targon. Shakedown with Swain. Oh, that's actually disgusting. That's disgusting. That is actually obscene, dude. You have to keep in mind that the enemy capture is striking Tahm Kench. It won't be that easy. Interesting for sure. Obviously, obviously, that's why I say that like a deck, like a region that can keep him healthy and that can even enhance his health stat is what's gonna mix well with this champion. Yeah, obviously. Like otherwise, this card would be busted, right? Like 2 mana, remove something. Like something that's really important is that this is also like removal that bypasses last breath as well, right? Like first of all, you're capturing, and then if you level up Kench, you obliterate the captured enemies. Dude, what a cool champion! Oh my god, I love it, dude. This champion alone makes every single champion from Call of the Mountain look like just such, like, it makes them look bad, dude. This is the kind of design that I fucking want in this game, man. This is the kind of shit I want to see. Like, compare this to like Daybreak and Nightfall nonsense. It's the same expansion, dude. Well, technically not English. It still is called, yeah, I get it, but let's call it Call of the Mountain 2.0. Like, I'm sorry, but this card is way more interesting than like Leona, Aurelian Soul, Diana. Like pretty much everything, dude, honestly. This card is like something completely new, and that's it. This card is awesome. I can't wait. I cannot wait to play this. This is actually really, really exciting. Like, there's actually like many different ways you can build around this champion too. Like, it's also flexible. It's not like Nocturne, for example, right? Like you can, like I said, you can combine him with Targan, but you can also combine him. Like, this is such great design, dude. It's actually really, really, like, it's up there with Rising Tide's design. It's nuts. This is so exciting. Like, this champion can, like, from a deck building perspective, there's so many fucking things you can do with this. I love it. And Shakedown is gonna be meta defining for sure. I assume an Acquired Taste is not a real card, especially because it has to be with Tahm Kench, because otherwise this card would be a little bit broken. Yeah, I like the fact that it's limited to interact with the champion itself and it can't be combined with others. I like that too. I don't want every card to be like this, obviously, but I do like cards like this and Apprehend as well with Darius. This is really dope. Are those the only cards that we're seeing though? Yeah, I cry every time. I was hoping for a few more. Shit. It's good to have some simpler mechanics in the game for less experienced players. Oh, I completely agree. I just think that Call of the Mountain was a little bit too vanilla for my taste. But that's just my opinion, obviously. Crippling card game addiction. I mean, that's the story of my life, though. Do you think Bayou Brunch is main deckable with other champions? I mean, yeah, this card is playable outside of Tahm Kench. This card is like actually... This card is pretty funny, and for sure, you don't have to play this with Tahm Kench. Like I said, this card can work really well with summoning effects. And there could be some neat combos off of it. Just how viable this card would be, it's hard for me to say. Like, I'd have to see the rest of the set and see if there's like more potential synergies with this, but it's definitely... It's definitely flexible. Acquired Taste with Frostbite. That's very interesting too. Like, you can also build Tahm Kench. Like, that's the thing about... That's why I really like this champion design. It's not only the fact that it's a convoluted ability, right? It's also the fact that it's not like, you know, Nautilus or Nocturne at the same time. Like, it's a very interesting, complex champion that is also not limited to a specific archetype, right? Like this, like I said, this guy can go in, like you can build Tahm Kench Ash, for example. You can build Ash with this guy, and then go for Acquired Taste on Frostbitten units and take no damage, right? You can combine him with Targan and have a shitload of health gain and health gain, like health enhancing, and also ways to heal your units. Or you can combine him with Demacia and grant him tough. Combine him with Detain, like we saw in the video. Like, there's several different sort of like decks you can build with this thing. And I think that's very important for champion design in this game. I think some champions fall under this category and others don't. Like, even though Swain is, you know, his most famous deck is the Bilgewater Twisted Fate one, you can still play Swain in many other decks, right? Like, I'm not saying that Tahm Kench will be just as good in 3 different decks, but I'm saying like that the possibility of you building him out of that is actually really strong. And I think that's super valuable for a champion.